Hello, my viewers. Welcome back. This is your teacher Pascal or Mr. Distinctions. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe by clicking on the subscription button, and also make sure you turn on your notification. Make sure you click on the notification button so that whenever I actually post, whenever I make a video, you'll be able to know that actually I've posted a video. Alright, so in this video, I just want you to actually focus on this question, which is based on an important topic in biology, which is a crucial topic, which is called human nutrition. This topic is very important in such a way that uh, they ask a lot of questions based on this same topic. So you need to understand this topic, and also not only just know this topic, or not only just understanding this topic because of actually passing your final examination, but also you need to understand that these parts belongs belong to your body, and you cannot be having something which you do not know. So you need to know these parts due to the fact that they are part of your body, and also they play important roles in your body. All right, so now let's go direct to the question. What is the question? They have started to say figure 3 shows parts of the alimentary canal of a human body. So this is alimentary canal, and as we all know, the alimentary canal, when talk of the alimentary canal, we're just talking about the tube which has run from the mouth to what? To the anus. We're just talking about the tube which has run from all the way from the mouth up to what? Up to the anus. So that is the alimentary canal. So now, from that same tube, that's where they have cut this part, and from this part we are supposed to give different answers based on these questions which they have asked us. Okay, let's go to question A. Question A, we are told identify the parts P and Q. So I told to identify this part which is P and this part which is Q. So now what I can actually encourage you is that you need to understand, you need to master these parts. Whenever they want to ask questions about nutrition, they mostly focus on these parts. They know that these parts are very crucial to every human being. So they mostly ask questions on this same part. So you need to know what is the name of this part, what is the name of this part, and also this one, and also this one, and also including these parts, and also the other parts which are not here. So make sure you actually understand. But I hope and believe that at the end of this video, you actually get some concepts and some new concepts. You know different parts which are here, and also you actually understand the functions of these same parts. Okay, so now we have been taught to actually identify the parts P and Q. P and Q. Okay, so what is this part and what is this part? So this part is very important in such a way that without having this part, you cannot be eating, because it is impossible to swallow food without having this part. So you need to know this part because it helps you to actually swallow your food. So now, what is the name of this part? So this part is no other than the esophagus. So this part is the esophagus, which is the part Q. I mean part P. What about this part, which is part Q? This part is the stomach. I hope and believe that you know this one because this one is very common. Okay. So what you are saying, this part which is part P, we are saying that this is what, okay, this is, all right, I don't know what is happening. This is the esophagus. Esophagus, okay. And when you talk of this part, which is part Q, which is this one, this is what, the stomach. All right, let's go to question B. So question B, we have been taught to actually explain the functions of what? Of the part R in the digestion. So where is part R? Part R is right over here. So now we have been taught to explain the functions of this part in what? In digestion. Okay, so now even before we actually can give the answers, before we can give the answers, because we cannot give answers without knowing this part. We cannot know the functions of this part without knowing its actual name. What is the name of this part? So whenever you just say something like a leaf, if you have been told to say this is a human alimentary canal, then whenever you just see something resembling a leaf, then just know that that part is what is the pancreas. So this part which is ara is the pancreas. So now, what are the main functions of this part in what in digestion? Because here we need to be very careful. There are main functions of the pancreas, but in this case specifically, they are saying, or they are asking us the function of the pancreas in relationship to what? To digestion. So now, what is the role of the pancreas in digestion? Wow. So the first answer, whenever you see this question, what you need to know is that the pancreas is the one which actually secretes pancreatic juice. And this pancreatic juice or digestive juice, pancreatic juice, there are many things which are there. And among those things, there are digestive enzymes. So this one, this part, I'm saying that it secretes, okay? All right. It actually secretes digestive what? Enzymes. Okay, let me just do this. It secretes pancreatic juice which contain what? Which contains the digestive enzymes. Okay, so now these enzymes, maybe in case you are told to say what are some of the enzymes which are actually secreted by this same part. So this part secretes enzymes such as okay, such as amylase. Then we also have lipase and what? And protease. So those are some of the what? Some of the enzymes which are actually secreted by which? By this part. And these enzymes are very important in such a way that this enzyme which is amylase or amylase helps in the digestion of what? Carbohydrates. And this enzyme which is lipase helps in the digestion of what? Lipids. And protease. These enzymes, proteases, are helping the digestion of what? Of proteins. So this part, as you can see, is very important, is an important part to your body in such a way that without having this part, these biomolecules cannot be what? Cannot be digested. Alright. So besides that, besides secreting pancreatic juice, which actually contains these digestive enzymes, this part also secrete what? Secrete bicarbonate. And the function of this bicarbonate, okay, I hope you are writing. Let me just do this. This same bicarbonate is very, very important in such a way that it helps in the what? In the neutralization of the chyme which actually comes from the stomach. Okay. It also secrete, okay. It also secrete, or it produces bicarbonate. It also produces what? Bicarbonate. And the function of this bicarbonate is to do what? To neutralize the chyme. This chyme is a paste which actually comes from the stomach, and then it goes like that, which is in acidic medium, because this stomach, the condition of the stomach is in acidic medium. What is the main reason? Maybe you can be asked that question. The stomach is the part which is responsible in the production of what? Hydrochloric acid, which actually kills some bacteria which are actually taken in together with the food. So now, because of producing that acid, this part is acidic, and the and things which come out from this part, they are also in what? In acidic. So now, for them to be neutralized, this part which is the pancreas has to produce what? Bicarbonate. So this bicarbonate helps in the neutralization of what? Of the acidic of this what? Chyme. Because remember, the condition in the duodenum and in the ileum, the pH value is falls under alkaline. So if it means this chyme is in acidic, this chyme cannot be what? Digested well further in the small intestine. It has to be changed from the acidic condition to what? To the alkaline condition, so that this chyme can be digested well in the what? In the small intestine. So now this same bicarbonate is the one which is responsible in the neutralization of what? Of that chyme, which actually comes from the stomach, which contains different what? Food substances. Alright, so that is the second function of what? Of the pancreas in the digestion. I hope you are getting the points, and I hope you are learning something. So two important points I want you to actually get from my explanation is that this part, which is the pancreas, number one, it produces what? Pancreatic juice. Okay, it produces what? Pancreatic juice. Okay, that's the first thing. Then the second thing, I want you to actually understand that this same part produces what? Bicarbonate. So these 2 points, I want you to actually get them and understand them very well. So that is all about what? Question B. Explain the functions of what? Of the part R, which is here, which is the pancreas. This part, number one, it produces what? Pancreatic juice, and also it produces what? Bicarbonate. And the functions of these two juices I've explained well. Alright, let's go to question C, where we have been taught to actually state two functions of the part labeled S in the digestion, which is this one. So this part, as you can see, this is the what? This is the liver. This is the what? This is the liver. So now, what is the main purpose of the liver in digestion? There are many functions of the liver, just like the pancreas, but here we have been taught to actually give functions based on or which are related with digestion. So now, what are some of the roles does the liver play in what? In digestion. Okay, so the first thing which you need to know is that this liver produces what? This liver produces what? Bile. Okay. This liver produces what? Bile. But what is the main function of this bile? So this bile is used to emulsify what? Fats. For example, you have these molecules of fats. So when this bile comes on these fats, you would find that these fats are going to be broken down into smallest particles, and thereby increasing their surface area. And because of that, these fats will be easily what? Digested. So this liver is the one which is responsible for the production of what? Of bile. So that's a first function. Then the second function, what we need to know is that this same liver detoxifies the blood by doing what? Removing the harmful substances. So this liver helps in the detoxification of what? Of blood. In the detoxification, okay, let me just write. In the detoxification of what? Blood. Okay, in the detoxification of what? Of blood. In other words, it removes harmful substances from what? From the blood. Okay, so those are the two functions of what? Of the liver in digestion. In case some food substances have got harmful substances, this liver is the one which is responsible in detoxifying those substances, in removing harmful substances in what? In detoxification, in those food substances, so to say. Alright, so now let's go to question D, which is the last question, of course. They are saying describe two effects of the common ailments of what? Of the part S to the what? To the human body. So, what are some of the effects of some ailments of the liver? And when we talk of some ailments, we are just talking about some um, diseases associated with what? With the liver, where we are talking about liver cirrhosis, and also we are talking about hepatitis. What are some of the effects of those diseases to human body? Definitely, the first answer you can actually think of is what? Is death, because this liver is the one which is responsible in the detoxification. So if it means this liver is failing to function well, then you'd find that when someone actually taking in a certain poison, this poison will not be neutralized because there is no what the liver is not functioning well, and as a result, that person will eventually do what? Will die. That's the first thing, death. And then that is the explanation. Since you have been taught to describe, if you have been taught to describe, don't just mention or just state a point. You need to actually describe how actually death can come because of the failing of all function of what? Of the liver. Not only that, we can also talk about uh, feeling weakness. If the liver is failing to function well, you'd find that a person will actually start feeling a certain weakness, and also we can just say fatigue will be what? Will be developed. You'd find that most of the metabolic reactions take place where? In the liver. And that is where even energy is actually produced. You'd find that energy is produced in different parts of the body, and among those parts, liver is one of them. So now, if the liver, if this part is not functioning well, is not working, you'd find that there will be insufficient energy in the body, and as a result, a particular person will actually develop what? Fatigue, will be feeling weak. So because of the failing of the function, the well functioning of the liver, a person will develop what? Fatigue, and eventually, as I said earlier on, that person will eventually do what? Will die. So those are some of the possible answers which we are supposed to give, or which we are supposed to give when these questions, uh, when you have been asked to actually give, when you have been given these different questions. I hope you get something. I hope you understand something out of this lesson. So make sure you actually understand the concepts which I've explained, and make sure you actually master the parts. As I said that this is the esophagus, this is the liver, this is the stomach, and this is the pancreas, this is the duodenum. So make sure you study the parts. This is a bile duct, and this is a what? Gallbladder. So make sure you master these parts, and make sure you actually master the functions of these parts, and make sure you understand these questions, and you understand the way I was actually coming out. I was giving the answers, because those are the possible answers which are supposed to give whenever these questions have been asked. Yes, so if this actually video is very helpful to you, make sure you put a like and a comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, we'll be dealing with this question paper bit by bit. So today we are done with question 3. The next time we'll deal with either question 2, question 1, or question 4. So make sure you click on the notification button so that whenever I make a video, I post a video, you actually know that I've posted a video. Otherwise, for now, goodbye.